Hello, Professor and fellow classmates. My name is Bosedi. My PowerPoint presentation is on mental health and school shootings. The mass shootings in America, most especially in schools, is something of great concern. It is very heartbreaking. The picture here is very sad, and we don't want anything like this anymore. There are several researchers out there looking for ways to put an end to this demoralizing and devastating issue. There is need to revisit mental health, necessity for access to mental health services, and I'm going to say it is time for clinicians to join hands together in making America safe again. Some of the possible causes of school shootings mentioned in the articles revealed are ease of access to firearms. There is need for gun control in America. The next point here is playing of violent video games. Parents, teachers, and care providers, we can all work together to monitor the type of video games our children are playing, or the type of video, maybe movie or anything that they watch. We try to prevent anything that will cause violence later on in the future. And the other point is about being bullied. Students are being bullied in school and they may not talk about it, and the anger will be building up. We need to assess these children and see if there is anything going on before the anger builds up more than what we can control. Mental illness, which is the main focus in this presentation, it's also part of the problems or something that could be causing the problem. In the United States, firearm violence that was once labeled as epidemic is now hyper-endemic. And we see the figure here about people who have lost their lives and those who have been critically injured by firearms each year. Americans killed at home by guns outnumber those who died at war since 1970. Why are we killing ourselves? Why the need for this autoimmune disease that we are causing on ourselves? Studies have shown that CDC supports research, but there is no funding for it. The researchers are not getting enough money to be able to proceed with the researches that they are making. Shootings in the universities and middle schools in 2018 alone, we see the numbers that have been killed and those that have been injured too. Very sad story about Adam Lanza. It was told that he also has mental illness, and his goal for that day was to kill as many as he could kill. And he could have been helped, but we'll talk more about this. Depression is not something we can sweep under the carpet. It's real, and many people are going through this problem. And part of the reason we are going to reinforce again the need for easy access to mental health care and the importance of integrated care. Assessment of physical health and mental health by the PCPs and other clinicians. It's something we cannot overemphasize. Identifying psychological and red flags. Very important. and intervention and promotion of healthful living. Once again, let's try to assess all of these patients and prevent anything that may look like the case of Adams and prevent unnecessary killing. Importance of providing services related to mental health problems. The need to assess and provide care for the mentally challenged. Importance of full integrated practice into the care continuum. These are some of the preventative measures that we can take. And the PCPs are not detecting patients. They're not detecting their mental issues during visits, like we've mentioned. We should not focus only on the medical need. Let's try to expand on our assessments of our patients. Because undiagnosed patients may not have the opportunity to be assessed by a specialist nor get appropriate treatment. This slide is about the number of children that go to see their primary care physicians for regular checkup in a year. Studies have shown that from birth to 22, and the numbers that we see here. Let's just imagine if all of these children are to be assessed for their mental issues. We don't know how many will have been able to help, because depression, anxiety, and all those mental related issues will have been detected through the visit to the primary care physicians. And if the primary care physician should drop the ball, we may not be able to refer these children to the appropriate channel as needed. The researchers are working very hard to find the solution to this problem, but they need money. Unfortunately, it's been shown that there is no financial support. Americans are to set their priorities right. We go to other countries, we are fighting wars that we are not supposed to be fighting. We are losing lives, we are losing money. It's time to set our priorities right, because charity begins at home. Mental health treatment and the mass killing need immediate attention. We can't postpone it anymore. Pediatrician primary care physicians are to pay attention to any form of red flags, because prevention is better than cure. We've been talking about physicians getting together. What if they get together and the patients don't come? What are the reasons that they may not want to show up for to seek mental help? I mentioned something about the stigma, the shame, the discrimination. As clinicians, we have to get together. How can we revisit mental health care so that our patients will be comfortable to be able to seek help on time? We need to do this before it's too late. Getting the necessary mental help, making the world we live in a better and safer place, is the goal, or should be the goal, of all clinicians. Identifying best ways to help patients deal with both medical and behavioral health issues. Part of what we all are working on, or should be working on. The goal is to make it a one-stop shopping for physical and behavioral health. This will attract patients and support new business models. In conclusion, I want to say that I support the integration of mental health assessment into other medical care settings. This will help in early recognition, early diagnosis, and necessary intervention. It will reduce violence and unnecessary shedding of blood. Enough of this. Look at that picture. We don't want to see it anymore. So, I am calling on all the clinicians because together we can all make America safe again. God bless America. Thank you very much. These are the references and the rest of the references. I hope you have enjoyed the presentation. Thank you very much once again.